Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 3. We're still with the Eldians and Marley, Zach.
Yes.
It feels like a different show. I have seen this, and we're getting to the episodes I haven't seen. I think there's 3 or 4 episodes ahead of us. Mm. And then there's the whole season, and then another season that I haven't seen. Right?
Yeah, you split it up, right?
Yeah.
4, Part 1, Part 2, and all that shit.
Yeah. And you know what? We might be done before Part 3 comes out in dub. We might have to wait 6 months, which I'm fine with. Whatever, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, we got other shit to do.
I think we see Reiner, he's back with his family, talking about his time infiltrating the military.
No conviction.
Yeah, he just kind of lied to his mom. You know, he doesn't believe those things. Even Bertolt said the same thing. Bertolt's I know you're not devils, and now I know that, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because Bertolt, now we know what they're fighting for.
Yeah.
It doesn't make Bertolt cooler. I still like Reiner more.
Yeah.
It
elevated Bertolt in his position, but,
yeah.
Reiner's still the one I like.
Yeah, I like Reiner because I just think he has a more interesting story. I like he's that bull, kind of strong guy, I just like his character more.
Yeah.
But they legitimately are fighting for their families and their lives, and they have been fucking force-fed the fact that these guys are devils. I kind of get it, I don't like people getting eaten. If they would have came in there as one of the 9 just for killing people, I'd be more for that.
Yeah.
But all of the people getting eaten in a terrible way, children getting eaten, is just, I can't forgive it. Can't forgive it.
God fucking awful.
Falco, when they were on that train, they were raising Gabby up in the air. Mm-hmm. And we had McGass say, no, give them this one night. I thought that was interesting that you can see he kind of works closely with the warrior candidates.
Yeah.
So to me, it seems like he's involved in it, with that program. Mm-hmm. Now, I can't remember everything I remember from watching it before, but I'm pretty sure he's in charge of that program. So he probably helps select them. Mm-hmm. He probably helps raise them.
Yeah.
He probably has a little bit of affection for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think when you put people in a room, think about before the world opened up and you never saw anyone of a different skin color your entire life. Mm-hmm. And then you get told they're bad. And then you get in a room with someone for a while and you realize, hey, I don't like that fucking bad. They're the same as us.
It's like American History X.
I haven't seen it so long. I don't even remember. I just remember the curb stomp. That's the only thing I remember.
He goes to prison and an African-American guy befriends him.
Yeah.
Then he learns that everything I knew was bullshit, and that we were always being used.
And I think Reiner is slightly in a position, but he still has to fight for the things that he loves, even if
he's between a rock and a hard place.
And Gabby, who she's just been brainwashed. She just wants.
She's too young.
Yeah, she's young.
No, there's an ignorance to youth, this blissfulness.
Yeah. That
sometimes it ends up kind of coming out as arrogance, but because you think you know.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you know.
Yes.
You don't realize you feeling like you know it ain't the same as knowing it. So
yeah, knowledge and belief.
Yeah.
Yeah. And conviction can still just be belief. You know? Just so you know, we actually put the reaction on our Patreon. It's for free for everyone. You just gotta click on it and you come back here and listen to Zach's review and our post talk of it. But other than that, guys, we appreciate you. Let's jump in. See these people now.
Yeah.
It's I love them until I see this.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the episode?
That was really good. Really good.
I really thought it was good.
I like the shit with Reiner. You get a lot more personality from Annie. Mm-hmm. Bertolt's kind of the same. He's a little bit of a dry cracker, but
he is. Yeah, but he also he's a little sweeter. He
is, but he's fucking white toast, man. Unbuttered white toast. It really goes in depth with Reiner. You see the struggle he's going through. He's wanting to kill himself. And everything he believed was fucking cast to the wolves.
Yeah.
Everything he started out with as a kid, with wanting his dad back, finding out his dad's a piece of shit. He goes on for his mother. He finds out that, the Eldians, these people on the island, are not what they were described to be.
And even Annie, I'm going to get sick.
Yeah.
She doesn't,
Well, I had to wonder, though, if she was saying that because of him.
My interpretation of it, because she was trying to say, we'd have to kill more of your friends, and he's like,
I thought it had more to do with, get out of my face, you make me sick.
Okay. Well, I thought it's because he was so willing to kill them is what I meant.
That'd be the same scenario, though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, once that happens, he breaks. We know that he breaks.
Yeah, we know he breaks. So, in the last episode, Porco, he was right. Reiner was never supposed to be that guy. Mm-hmm. But he does reinvent himself.
Yeah.
Now, he does with a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
It goes to show that he wasn't the guy. But he does everything he needs to do. I don't want to say to do the right thing. But, he does reinvent himself drastically.
Yeah, he steps up.
Puberty helps. He got jacked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He steps it up. He he loses a lot,
Yeah.
in consequence of that. But
Yeah.
he steps it up, and they came very close to accomplishing their mission, but they also very much underestimated what they were up against.
Yeah, they did. Like the ODM gear, the
Ackermans.
The Ackermans, the greatness of fucking Ervin.
Yeah.
I listened to this speech again today when he's just screaming, he's like yelling.
And
it's
fucking,
incredible.
I mean, and Aaron's tenacity.
Yeah.
Which I know there were only, 4 sent in originally, the kids.
And then they lost one before they even got there.
So
then he was
I haven't
saving.
shown it yet, but I'm assuming the Beast Titan was sent in after his reinforcement, or is he just like, was he in the background the whole time?
I don't know precisely. I think he did come later. I don't
Yeah.
think he was on the island. Like I think there was a mission, and once
those 4 were sent specifically for the mission.
Yeah.
And Marcel was eaten,
saving Reiner.
saving Reiner.
Yeah.
And because he felt bad about Reiner's position there and why he was there.
Yeah, and he also didn't want his little brother to die.
Yeah, so he's conflicted about what happened.
And then probably the most virtuous one died first.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how the world is, unfortunately. But yeah, I love Reiner. He has to become something that he's not to get the job done. And then he gets the job done, goes through all this shit, and then he hates himself for it.
It's all for naught.
Yeah, it's just...
Like he wasn't fighting for anything worth fighting for.
He's a hell of a character.
I do. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably helps that I have not seen him eat anybody. But
you lose a couple points for me.
But he caused a lot of people to be eaten.
He did.
But knowing the trauma on both sides, I mean, that makes for good storytelling.
It does, because it's like, I mean, I think I still have to side with my original protagonist, just seeing their parents get eaten. I just have to. But I absolutely am not going to just shit on these kids anymore.
No.
They fucking had a hell of a life.
Yeah, and none of them are...
And they had a worse life than all the people on the island.
The only one so far that seems like a complete shit is probably fucking Zeke.
Yeah,
turned his fucking family in, and...
Yeah,
when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, it's I mean, like Arisha said, like, they try to force on that ideology on him, and probably in not the best way possible, putting the world on his shoulders, and he wasn't ready. Now, I think even if your fucking parents are wrong, you don't turn them into the government to get killed. Maybe he couldn't comprehend
It really
it.
Depends on what your parents are doing. If they're doing something to you, yeah. If it's...
Like, yeah.
Something's going on there, like, or they say Jews in, like, Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
You don't do it.
Yeah, you don't do it, no. Well, what do you think of, like, kind of little, like, the mini training sequence in the end and stuff like that? They were running, and McGath was yelling at them, and then you see, like, how they selected them. They had, like, kind of like that...
Like that. Jeez, I'm sorry about the noise, guys.
No, they had the the dossier.
Dossier, yeah.
With the different specs and things on the animals, Titans.
Bertolt wasn't my favorite character, and his Titan isn't my favorite Titan. But the way they introduced him there,
But
God of Destruction.
The Titan form, but then they went to him. They're like, we think he can do it.
Well, they said we trust whoever can handle it.
Yeah, but it's just like, but compared to how they described everybody else, yeah, we can trust you. They don't really go into like there's
Maybe
a reason why.
It also
this
might
is
be.
why.
It might be.
We're not going to tell you why.
It might require the least ability. Well, I mean, I don't think it does, because Reiner, if he made the cut barely because Marcel lied. Maybe not where you rank in the pecking order, but how you line up with the Titan ability itself.
Yeah.
The Colossal Titan doesn't seem... I mean, you got to be strategic when you use it, but I feel like, I don't know, it seems like there's less ability involved, like...
I wonder how, if they were to get the Founding Titan, well, I guess they would bring him back alive. They wouldn't eat them.
Yeah.
It's like, once you eat another person with a Titan ability, and you have multiple Titan abilities, how do you separate that shit?
Yeah, I don't know
kill
if
that
you
person,
can.
and it's like, and then go find wherever they go. Where do those abilities go?
Yeah, I don't know.
But they'd be in an Eldian population.
Well, I mean,
So
you can cut off Aaron's arms and legs, and he can't regenerate, and he can't turn because he's not... Because you know how they can't transform until they're strong? Just keep doing that until you get to him, I guess, and then he goes back.
My point is not that. My point is, like...
You're questioning if they did kill him.
If they ate him, all those abilities would just go to the next person.
I have no idea.
You couldn't separate the abilities. Like, he now has the Founding Titan. He has... What the hell is that one Titan called?
Who, Aaron?
The Attack Titan.
He's got the Attack Titan.
The Attack Titan and the Founding Titan.
Yeah.
So...
Can he get more?
I'm assuming that you can, but I'm saying, though, that if you took them, you ate them, you get these abilities.
Yeah.
If someone eats you, they're just going to get all those abilities, too. Like, you can't separate them into different people anymore. Like, you're consolidating those abilities.
Well, if you kill that person, though...
Yeah, then those abilities might split and go somewhere else, and then you have to find the fuckers again. But the only Eldians you have are the ones that are in your ghetto, so I guess you always know where they're at. Or that well on the island.
Yeah.
But the idea
that's a shit show. Oh, shit, because someone could just be born to transform at the wrong time. If you're the Colossal Titan, you would take out a huge portion of the city, not just where the Eldians are. You would take out the Marley.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's such a great lore, but it's such a I think there'd be so much stress involved in managing this Titan program if you're McGath.
Yeah, be a lot of pressure.
You know what I mean? Because you have to make these kids believers. You have to make them loyal.
We also
can't have them turn on us, but we have to, we have to trust these kids. Like he said in the beginning, he was talking to his superior. He said, "Why are we sending these kids?" Mm-hmm. I think it's a little crazy.
Yeah.
And then of course they just took that nation.
Yeah. What about the Beast Titan and his blood?
God damn, I was going to say it next. Yeah, I think they just don't know. Yeah, they don't know his mother's of royal blood.
Well, they said though the most important part about the Beast Titan is his blood.
Yeah. So is that why he can scream?
I'd have to assume because it said that the female Titan can do it, but to a limited extent. Like the range is lower to summon.
No, I mean he can scream and turn people into Titans. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah, it must be.
Yeah, like I don't think that's like a beast Titan power. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Like we just screamed in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to trust that person implicitly.
Yeah. Otherwise, he could just transform.
Well, he can still do it now, I guess.
But is he transforming them into Titans, or were they given something? My assumption, judging by the scene it showed when they were all like just fucking vegetables, is that they were already given something.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And then he just.
Yeah, you have to inject. They had to be injected or something.
Yeah.
But they don't turn. Why did they turn right away?
Exactly. I don't know. I don't have enough information to go on yet, but obviously somehow they're maintaining a trance over those people, and then when he screamed, they all transformed.
Okay.
Unless they were big Titans, and then he could make them go small. But then they're just.
That doesn't sound. Yeah, I don't know if that sounds. That
doesn't sound right. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing ideas out.
Yeah. I don't think we got anything else to talk about. It just. I love this episode. I thought it was great. And Aaron is in Marley.
Yep. Now in the sick ward, the mental ward.
With one leg.
Well, obviously he's cut it off.
Oh yeah, I guess he can control it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounded cool there.
He did.
He looked like he had some conviction.
I'm liking where it's going. I like that he's infiltrated. I like that he's
Yeah. What do you think about that?
About how they're turning the tables on him.
Yeah.
And infiltrating their asses. I think it's fucking great.
Yeah.
I think they fucking had it coming.
Well, but
as much as I like some of these characters.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. What about the Eldians who live in the ghetto who don't? Well, then again, they're also contributing to the ideology of their devils.
Yeah.
I don't think they're actively being evil.
It's like you're going back in history and judging generals for the wars.
Yeah.
And everyone is just as responsible for the fucking war as the general, because at any point in time, people could stand up if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
But they don't. They hardly ever do. So everyone goes along with it until shit gets terrible. And then people are like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
This has gone way farther than I thought it would.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like you can't judge
from a macro point of view.
Yeah,
they deserve it.
Just from my point of view, is like I can't get hung up on that.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
I'm in the story. I'm invested in the characters. Do I think it's right that these children are dying? No, at all. Not at all. But you wouldn't have the story you're getting if they didn't die.
No, correct.
So it's like, I think it's fucking right that Tarkin blew up Alderaan. No.
Yeah.
But
he did the most evil thing in all those movies.
Yeah, but you have a character that has reached that level of villainy, and that
you love that character.
Yeah,
you just wouldn't hang out with him.
No, you wouldn't want to be him.
No, you wouldn't be him. Yeah.
Like Fuhrer Bradley's one of my favorite fucking characters in anime, but he's a terrible fucking guy.
Yeah.
But he's so fucking cool that I'm like, okay, I like to see him on screen. I like his stage presence. I like how he sounds, the things he says. I like this guy.
Yeah.
But he's fucking horrible. So it's...
Yeah, I 100% agree with everything you said. So, hey, guys, we appreciate the view, and we hope you enjoyed the post-talk. If you want to support us, we have the next 4 on Patreon. We also have full-length uncut. I'm sure you know that. So, we're out here.